Hey everyone, I'm Karma, and today Valve released an update fixing the sound issues on Nuke that I highlighted 2 videos ago, but they also included performance optimizations for Nuke. So I decided to do some very light investigation, so take this for what you will, as this is just my rig and my personal experience, but you may get very different or higher performance increases depending on your setup and your settings in game. So firstly, let's start with my testing methodology. I decided to keep all my in-game settings the same. I kept my resolution at 720p at 16 by 9. My hardware was the same, and I booted up a local server with no bots and sat in the same spots between the two versions of the map and compared FPS readings according to NetGraph. I also retested this 3 times and found an average FPS or no change in the same areas. Overall, I found almost no changes in performance for the inside areas of the map, such as Heaven, Ramp, each bomb site, etc, etc. Most of the performance increases were in the outside areas of the map, and these areas such as, CT spawn, where I saw a 7.5% increase in frame rate, on the red crate outside, which I labeled as outside in the graph, where I also saw a 7.5% increase. On top of the silo, I saw a 5.7% increase in frame rate, and the biggest place that had the most change was actually T-Spawn, where I got a total of 13 more frames, which equated to a 15.12% increase in my performance. I did see a small increase in frame rate on the A bomb site, but it was only about 2 or 3 frames and it wasn't that huge of a deal, so I didn't really want to highlight it as an increase because I didn't think it was that much to actually talk about. Now across the entire map I saw a 4% increase on average in frame rate, so I guess Valve wasn't lying, but they didn't really bump it up as much as I and many others were hoping for when it came to performance optimizations. So as far as my performance goes, I barely got it up much of a hitch, but I guess Valve did take some time to make some slight adjustments to the outside area to make it a little bit easier on your PC. Keep in mind, I'm sure if you tinker with settings, it may bump up frame rates even more, as different shader settings and shadow qualities can increase performance between the two versions of the map. Unfortunately, I don't want to change my settings since they are perfect for pretty much every other map in the game for me, so I didn't want to really change my settings just because one map was worse than all the other ones when it should just work as well and have similar performance. And that's just kind of the way that I feel about CSGO maps in general. But I also wish I had a second rig to test this on, but unfortunately I don't have one. So maybe it's a job for someone like 3Clicks Philip to do, since, he has multiple setups and he is the god of, testing things on Reddit. Now, if you have any massive increases, leave them in the comment section below. If you had similar results to me, also leave it in the comment section below. And if you have any tips to boost performance for other people after this latest update on Nuke, also leave it down below. Take care, guys.